hello there. We say hello there a lot. I realize that. Like I say hello there. Just
hello here.
I say whale hi.
Hello where?
We're not at SeaWorld.
Hello there.
So I can't say that.
Yeah, we're not at SeaWorld. We're not at Universal. We're not at the Adult Disney World.
Adult Disney.
It's Walt Kidney.
Walt Kidney.
We are actually at Busch Gardens today. We really don't know what we're gonna do.
Maybe I'll write something. Oh, hello.
We broke Christian.
Broken.
He's in a wheelchair. We broke him. But I know one of the first things we're gonna do is just show you the merchandise that's right behind us. Busch Gardens is celebrating 60 years, but it's not 60 years in this location. It's 60 years of Busch Gardens altogether. So they got all new merchandise. So we're gonna show you that in just a moment as we turn around. So we have the 60 years of Busch Gardens, 1959 to 2019, sort of like a standard year shirt, with the hat that goes along with it. But what are these shirts here? These, so it's a adventure is calling. It's calling.
You can leave a message after the beep.
I like that shirt there.
This one? I like this one too. Does it have anything else on the design? It's just the same thing.
Just a cuter design.
Yeah, I like this triangle look that it's got.
Actually, I really like the sunset.
Those ones there. The hats itself are $23.99. And it looks like
$34.99.
yeah. And then there's this one. It's got all the animals all around it.
I like that.
Yeah, that's a cool hat. I think I see sort of like a standard jacket here. Oh, it's got the sunset on the back of it. That's awesome. See, Christina? There's some cups with 2019 for this year's merchandise. Snow globes. I don't know. So this is this year's design for 2019, starting our new year. So yeah, let's go find something to do.
Maybe I'll ride something by myself.
Christian's gonna do that too. He's gonna ride the wheelchair.
Wait, there's a spot here. I could just. They really know how to branch out here.
Yeah.
Especially these guys. There's more over there. See, elephants.
Elephants.
They're good at singing Christmas carols. You struggling over there?
Whoop, there goes Bunny. No.
Oh dear.
Can only afford one.
Can only afford one.
We'll do a unicycle type of chair.
Yeah, I definitely need it.
We changed our mind. We're not going to ride anything. We were walking to find something to ride, and we saw there is trainer talk. Meet our furry friends and trainers, and there's a show at 4:30. And it's about 4 o'clock right now, so we're going to go do this instead.
So it's all downhill from here. Wait a second. No, it isn't.
Wait. When we leave the show, maybe.
Possibly.
Oh my gosh, you're right. It is downhill from here.
Whoa.
Okay, goodbye. Look at all the colors. All the colors. I don't think there's any seats for us. Wow. There's
I wonder what we're going to talk about with the trainer.
actually nobody here. Wow. Look at all these empty seats.
Niku, and welcome to our special presentation. Now today you guys are going to get a special behind the scenes look at how we train some of our animal stars here at Busch Gardens, Tampa Bay. Now, if one of our furry friends finds themselves out in the audience, we ask that you please don't call to them and please don't feed them. Just sit back, relax, and one of our expert animal trainers will come out and guide our star back to their dressing room. And be sure to check back with us soon as we are preparing to debut a brand new animal show here in the spring to help celebrate Busch Gardens' 60th anniversary. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome and put your hands together for one of our expert animal trainers, Amanda!
Hello, everyone. How are we doing today? Oh, we can do better than that. How are we doing today? Excellent. Again, I'd like to welcome you to the Pantopia Theater. Like Mika said, my name is Amanda, and I'm one of the trainers here. Now, people often ask us, how exactly do you train your animals? Here at this theater, we use a form of training called positive reinforcement, which essentially means anytime an animal does a behavior correctly, they receive a reinforcement or reward. Now, that reinforcement can be anything from toys to treats, even just the love and affection of their trainer. Anything that particular animal finds reinforcing. And if the animal does a behavior incorrectly or chooses not to do the behavior, that's okay. We can ignore it and move on, or we can reset them and allow them another opportunity to receive that reinforcement. Now, this first behavior you guys are going to be seeing is one of our most basic behaviors we have here at this theater, and it is called an A to B. And this particular A to B is a group of animals, so it's called our group run A to B. It's going to be going from their A point, which is going to be the blue curtains right over here, running across the stage to their B point, which is behind that red curtain right over there. Now, the way that we train this behavior is we actually train this behavior with each animal individually. And we start them at their B point, which is right over here. We make that the most reinforcing area for them to be at with their treats and their play sessions and their toys, so they always know where they're going to end up and where that reinforcement is going to be. Then we will slowly back them up so that their A point is the full length of the behavior. Then we'll slowly add in other animals. So this particular group run is a group of dogs. It's going to be Dottie, Arlo, Kit, Stillwell, and Stallone. But we've also had other group runs where it's a group of dogs and cats and ducks and pigs. So all those animals are just other distractions. Each animal knows exactly where their B point is, so they are focused and know exactly where to go. And so then we can introduce those other animals as like a distraction, very similar to the music and the lights and you guys in the theater. So I need your guys' help. Can you guys clap and cheer for them when you guys see them running across the stage? Yeah? All right, now these guys do this behavior all by themselves, so I'm going to head off and let's see how they do.
Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out?
And those were our group run animals. Let's give it up for them one more time. And that was fantastic. Every animal was focused and knew exactly where they wanted to go. Now let's give a warm welcome to another one of our trainers. Her name is Melissa.
Thank you, everyone. So I'm going to be introducing you to one of our dogs, and we're going to break down a training behavior that you guys can actually train your dogs at home, and that is our rollover behavior. Now, helping to demonstrate how we train it is going to be one of our 6-year-old dogs. He's a Whippet mix who was rescued from West Palm Beach, Florida. So please put your hands together and welcome Sushi to the stage. Hi, Sushi. Sushi is a veteran here at our show. He knows many different behaviors, but in order to train the rollover behavior, we're going to use a lure method where we're going to use a treat to guide them down into the position that we want them. So for this behavior, this is his first time out here doing the demonstration, so bear with us. We're going to go on this journey together. Okay, so we use a lure method where we're going to use a treat to guide him into the position. So to start off for the rolls, we're going to simply have him in front of us. Use the treat, bring it down onto the stage. Yep, he already knows what he's doing. We're going to bring it straight down on the stage. There we go. And then he gets the reward once he does the down position. Now from there, we're going to use the treat and bring it back over his shoulder so that his head will follow the treat, causing him to go into a roll position. So like this. There we go. Very nice. Good job, buddy. Now from there, we're going to pair it with a word so that a word is associated with the behavior. So for this, it is the word of over. Ready? He already knows what he's doing. Perfect. Now once they've got one rollover consistently, then we can start working on doing 2 or 3 before getting the reward. Like so. Over. Good. That's 1 and 2 and 3. Good job, Sushi. Very nice. You guys can applaud for him. He did an excellent job. Hey, Sushi, where you going? Sushi, come on back out here. We got to show them the full behavior. Come on, Sush. There we go. Ready? Over. Good. Oh, almost. There we go. Good job, buddy. Keep it going. Come on, guys. Put your hands together for him. He's really on a roll, huh? Good job, buddy. Roll over. Roll over. A little more. All right. There you go. Good job, Sushi. And we're going to make this extra special by giving him a little play session since he did such a great job. Now, I did mention that Sushi was adopted, as are all of the rest of the dogs and cats that are stars here at our show. They were all adopted from rescue facilities and animal shelters from all across the country. Many times their previous owners gave up on them simply because they said that they had too much energy and just couldn't be trained. But as you can see, our animals are very well behaved. So it's our hope that the next time that you're looking for a new pet to be the star of your family, that you'll check your local animal shelter first. All right, Sushi, it's time for us to head off, and we're going to turn the stage back on over to Amanda. Thanks, Melissa. Great job, Sushi.
Now this next behavior that you guys are going to see is actually with one of our cats. Now people often get pretty impressed that we can train our cats, but again, we use positive reinforcement with all of our animals here, and we have found that the reinforcement that the cats really seem to like is chicken, which is what I have in my hands right now. And the behavior that you guys are going to be seeing is called our high jump behavior. Now the cat that's going to be demonstrating that for you guys is Emerald. He is a 6-year-old domestic orange tabby that we adopted from Polk County Animal Services. And what that behavior entails is he's going to be coming out of these red curtains right over here, climbing our cat ladder, going over those steps onto that balcony where he has a treat waiting for him up there, and then the final part of that behavior is he jumps down and I catch him on my shoulders. Now, Emerald was actually chosen for this behavior because when we're cleaning our cat houses in the morning, he liked to ride around on our shoulders, which was kind of inconvenient at that time, but it was perfect for this behavior. So we decided to give him his chicken while he was on our shoulders to make that reinforcing for him to be up there. And then the way that we went about training this behavior is we actually are on a ladder and make sure that our shoulders are about the same level as that top balcony, and we just ask Emerald to get onto our shoulders, and then we'll give him that reinforcement, that chicken, those hot dogs, or those chin scratches, which would seem to be what he was after when he was in that cat house. And then we'll slowly step down the ladder so that he has to jump to us to get that reinforcement. Now, it's a little difficult to break down this behavior, so we're actually going to have Emerald come on out and show off for you guys. Alrighty, all the way up, there you go. That's it. Alright, Emerald, whenever you're ready, you can jump down to me. I'll catch, don't worry. Checking you guys out, finishing his treat. Ready, jump! Good boy, and that's Emerald. Now this behavior actually can take anywhere from 1.5 months to about 3 months to train, just because it does require a lot of trust between the animal and the trainer. And each animal learns at different rates, just like humans do. Alrighty, last piece. There you go. And that's Emerald. And let's welcome Melissa back to the stage.
Thanks again, Amanda. Okay, now we're going to break down another dog behavior that you guys could train your pets at home as well. This time it's going to be a weave behavior where I'm actually going to be walking across the stage and one of our dogs is going to be weaving in and out of my legs. Now, helping to demonstrate how we train this behavior is going to be Bentley. He's an 8-year-old Chihuahua mix who was rescued from a shelter all the way out in San Diego, California. So please put your hands together and welcome Bentley to the stage. Hey, Bentley. Good job, buddy. Okay, so Bentley is another one of the veterans here. He knows exactly what he's doing, but again, we're going to use that lure method to guide him into the position that we want him. So for the weave behavior, we're going to start off by having the dog on one side, and we're going to use a treat to guide him through the legs. And we'll do right back towards you guys. Very nice, good job. Now once they're comfortable going under our leg, we're going to pair it with the word of weave, because that's the command that's associated with the behavior. So ready, weave. Good, and he gets that reward. Now, once he's going through consistently with one weave, then we're going to start building up to doing multiples before getting the rewards. Ready, weave? Good, good. All right, good job, buddy. Very nice. Now, again, he is another one of our veterans, so we're going to have him show off what our full behavior looks like. You ready, Bentley? Weave. Good. That's it. Come on, keep it going. You got it, buddy. And let's go right back. Now, a little bit faster. That boy, keep it going. All right, and our big finish, that's Bentley. Good job, buddy, that was perfect. All right, well now we're gonna turn the stage back on over to Amanda.
Thanks, Melissa.
Yeah, buddy.
Great job, Bentley. Now this next behavior you guys are going to see is one of our high energy behaviors, and it is called our jump rope behavior because it is exactly that. I'll be jumping rope with a dog right in front of me. Now the animal that is going to be demonstrating this behavior for you guys is Chester. He is a 6-year-old bull terrier mix that we adopted from an animal shelter in Osceola County. So put your hands together for Chester. There you go. Now Chester was actually chosen for this behavior because he is a natural jumper. And the way that we went about training this behavior is very similar to the way that we train our rolls and our weave. We use that guiding method with a reinforcer in our hand. So to start, we're just going to have a reinforcer right here just to get him used to being in this position. And then we'll raise that reinforcement a little bit higher to encourage him to jump off of the ground. There you go. Come on, you got it. You got it. There you go. That's it. And then we can pair that with the word jump. Ready? Jump. Good boy. There you go. And now, because it is a jump rope behavior, he has to get used to us jumping together. And I'm going to move my arms, simulating a rope. You ready? Jump. Good boy. That's it. Keep it going. There. All right. Nice job. And now we can show off for you guys. Chester, right over here. That's okay. Come on, Chester. You ready? That's it. You ready? Jump. Good boy. That's it. Oh, my bad. Let's try that again. Jump. Good boy. There you go. That's it. Keep it going. All right. That's Chester. Good job, Chester. All right, head right on up. And let's welcome Melissa back.
Well, next up, we're going to be introducing you to one of our other cats who does what's called an elevator behavior. What that's going to involve is coming out through our downstage left curtain, which is the red one again over there. He's going to be climbing up the cat ladder, very similar to how the high jump cat got up to the balcony, but instead of going over to the balcony, he's actually going to jump into this little basket and ride it all the way down. So we're going to start off and have Chili demonstrate that behavior for you. He is a 6-year-old domestic short hair who was rescued from a cat rescue up in Ohio. So please put your hands together and welcome Chili to the stage. There we go. In that basket, ride it all the way down. Now you'll notice that Chili is enjoying some nice tasty treats. You know, as Amanda said earlier, we do like to use chicken for the cats. So he has some chicken, some wet cat food, some dry cat food, some hot dogs. Some of his favorite treats in the basket. And the way that we trained this behavior was we started off by just placing him into the basket and giving him all of the treats while the basket was down on the ground. So then he learned that he had to get up into the basket to get those treats. Then we'd start adding in some movement of the basket, so we would raise it and lower it just a little bit so he'd get used to the feeling of the basket going up and down as he was enjoying those tasty treats. So again, it stays a positive thing. Great job, Chili. And then from there, we would start raising the basket about a foot at a time, and he had to learn how to climb up that ladder to get to the basket until we got all the way to the full height, and then he would ride it all the way back down. And that was a perfect demonstration for Chili. So we can give him a round of applause. Good job, Chili. And now we're going to bring Amanda out for one final training demonstration.
Thanks, Melissa. Now this final behavior that you guys are going to see is our most high energy and our most athletic behavior because it does require some athleticism on both part of the trainer and the animal. And this behavior is called our stick jump behavior. And the animal that's going to be demonstrating is Guinness. He is a 6-year-old cur mixed dog that we adopted from an animal shelter in San Antonio, Texas. Woo! So the way that we went about, yeah, all right, San Antonio. So the way that we went about training this behavior, it actually takes 3 trainers to train this. So I'm going to invite my trainers on stage with Guinness. This is Guinness right over here. And this behavior is essentially a series of A to B's with a hurdle in the middle. So we have our prop right over here, our stick, and I'm going to put it right on the ground. And our trainers are going to take turns sending Guinness over the stick so he gets used to jumping over it while pairing it with the word over. Good boy. Good boy. And then once he's comfortable with that, we can add in some height. There you go. And a little higher. Great job, Guinness! But that is not all that Guinness can do. All right, Guinness, when you're ready, come on out. Let's show him what you got. You ready? Over. Good boy, that's it. Little higher now. There you go. One more. Big finish. That's Guinness. And that concludes today's training demonstration. Thank you guys so much for joining us. This was just a glimpse of the training that goes into putting an animal show together, which we're so excited to bring to you a little later this year.
If you guys have any questions about the animals that you saw, we're going to be having a meet and greet, and we invite you to the front of the stage where you can talk to some of the trainers and meet some of the animals. Thank you again so much, and enjoy the rest of your day here at Busch Gardens, Tampa Bay.
Christina.
It's a hay puppy.
Do you want to go see it?
Yeah.
Here, go see it.
Come with me.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Very big teeth. They don't move. Who's nodding? Yes. Go for it. Oh, don't pull his face. Can you show them?
He's so fluffy.
Let's pet this one. I mean, oh. Hello there.
It's a cat, not a doggy. You want to touch him?
Strong doggo.
Thanks for showing us this stuff.
Oh, you're very welcome.
I mean, we don't have pets of our own,
I was
but
gonna
you know.
say, do you guys have pets of your own that
me.
you can train this to?
I don't know if I can do any of the jumping stuff today.
You don't need it. You ready? Here we go, Christian.
What's it do?
Turn around. There's a giant tiger right behind us.
There we go.
So, that is the end of our night. And Christian can no longer hear because I'm very, very loud.
Always.
What did we do?
We saw a show. We heard Christian.
Broken.
I sang a little.
Yeah.
You got to ride that ride down the ramp.
We met a hay puppy.
Christina, you're right here in my glasses.
Yeah. There's two of me.
Oh my.
Like I had a twin or something.
Nope, I gotta go. Ah, I'm stuck in the chair.
Well, if you gotta go, the bathroom's down that way.
Ah, so let's go this way.
Sounds good. It is the end of our night, which means Christian. What time is it?
What time is it?
It is roughly time to watch out for free range grandmas.
Yep. Bye, guys.